Hey Leos, welcome back to Divinity Gems. Welcome to my channel. If you are July 30th through August 5th, I already did some pre-shuffling. Do some final shuffles for you. Pull you a 9-card spread, and then we have our Black Moon astrology. I'm going to pull that as well for you. It does tie together all the overall energy astrologically for you. Okay, hope you had a good weekend coming after behind that full moon energy. Bring about changes in different ways through the different signs. And as I work my way all the way through the end, you guys are the last ones, Leos. I'm just seeing how this played out overall for everybody and going into the week ahead. It was about changing those things about ourselves that needed some attention. Some things that we weren't giving attention to that need some attention. Some things we may not have seen about ourselves that needed to be changed for the better. So all that type of stuff happened, I see, over this full moon energy. And let's just see how that's going to play out for you, Leo, in your week going ahead. July 30th through August 5th. That's pretty good. Let's get those. Bottom of the deck is the Star card, and it is upright. So just being in your true, authentic self, letting your own light shine as it should, Leo. Star is a giver. She's a healer. All right. First card out is the Four of Swords. So you might have been just contemplating, thinking about some things that just transpired and how you want to go about just needing a mental break right now. So quite possibly in your head a whole lot over how this energy played out for you across that moon. But definitely this week just on chill mode for a while mentally, just laying there contemplating, everything that's taking place and how you want to handle the situation. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. This is a goal, a dream that you wanted to make come true, that you wanted to see manifested, but it is in reverse. And the crystal energy that is on the bottom that was fueling this goal is now on the top, pushing this goal backwards because quite possibly what you asked for was not in your best interest. For the star that you are, it's not going to bring you something into your life no matter what you ask for. If it is against your own best interest, if it's going to hold you back from going higher and making yourself a better person and bringing positivity into your life, then no, it's not going to be empowered because the goal is for you to get better as a person. So it's not going to send you any energy that will make you go backwards. The Empress is out and she is upright. This is where you want to be. This is embodying the best and knowing what's valuable. So while the Star card is upright, the Empress is upright as well. This is that knowing of what is valuable in life, the things that are most important, which is why I feel like she's pregnant on here. She values, the more important things in life. And yeah, what can be, more priceless to a woman who is wanting to give birth than her baby at that moment. So it's about those type of feelings to me as the Empress. Maybe it was about a pregnancy or something that you desired or tried to bring about or tried to make come into your life that it just wasn't happening. But with this Empress type of energy and with that Star card being out, I'm feeling like this type of person is embodied, or this type of energy is embodied in you at this moment. And so you are really just in contemplation mode right now about what to do next. Let's see how the rest of your reading is going. The Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So this is when you kind of just still in chill mode are asking for, something to come about financially for you. And that's quite possibly where this Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, because what you were asking for here, what you were singing about, what you were desiring, this big pentacle that's underneath here, it might not be in your better interest. So maybe we were asking for finances to get better in some kind of way, but you are a strong person and you are a star quality type of person. It just was not meant to happen in that way. It wasn't meant to happen in that way. Hermit card is out. This is how we just go inside and try to get some answers for ourselves when we need just clarity on a matter. You go into hermit mode sometimes, just blocking out everything, not necessarily isolating yourself, but in this situation, she has gone somewhere secluded where she can think and be left alone to be in her thoughts and think. But it's a good healing type of feeling when you're able to just sit and think it out. So I feel like that's why the Hermit card is out, because what you were trying to bring in, you were trying to see why, what's the deal? Like, I've been pure of heart and I've been a giver and a healer and a helper. And what I asked for with the purest of intentions. And I really felt like I deserved them. This pinnacle that I was singing praises to the heavens for, just trying to make it grow, trying to get some type of stability in my life to make it grow. And it just was not coming to play for you. So that's why I feel like the loss is out and upright with the Five of Cups. This is somebody who feels a loss, somebody who is emotionally feeling, saddened by what just took place. And there are 3 cups down there in the water, but there's 2 magical cups up there that she's not able to see because she's so still caught in her feelings over what just left from her. So she's not looking at it as those things needed to be removed in order for you to see these wonderful cups up here. It's just about your perception, and that's why you're taking a rest to look at it the other way around. Like, was this a really good thing to wish for? Is that going to hold you back in some sort of way? Were you looking at it with Empress type of eyes? Were you looking at the greater picture and what's more valuable, or were you just seeing the financial gain of it all? So feeling like that story is more leaning towards it. Were you looking at how you were looking at it? Were you looking at just financial gain, or were you seeing the bigger picture of the thing that's more important as the Empress? This card being in reverse kind of answers that for me. The 10 of Pentacles being all the things that you desire wealth-wise is in reverse. So her pentacles are built up all the way there. She's got a castle in the back. She's got crystals all around. She's got a wolf there representing intuition. And it's just a good feel of a stable person, got all their coins and their finances in order, their house is in order, their happiness and their joy is just built up all around. Successful, wealth, and financial wise to me. But it's upside down. So I'm pretty sure that's what you asked for, more stability in that area. But it hasn't came yet, and you're wondering why. Where's my money? Like, I asked for money. I've been a good person. I've been a giver. I've been a helper. I've been a healer. I'm on my grind, But it's about your perception then, what may be causing that delay and why you're feeling a loss over it. Maybe you lost something financially. You invested in something that didn't work out. You put your money or loaned your money to somebody and it didn't work out successfully. Those type of situations occur across your different situations as a Leo. This is a general reading. So whichever way it came about for you, where the finances were affecting, what you wish for financially or stability wise, your home situation to be stable. Maybe you're looking for an apartment. However that is playing out for you, it is in reverse for a specific reason. The 8 of Cups is out and she's upright. When I see the 8 of Cups, there's cups all around. I mean, those 8 cups are all in the water. There's no sparkle to them. There's no glow to them. So you're feeling defeated in a certain type of way emotionally when I see the 8 of Cups out. It's just all those cups are dropped and there's just no water in them. They're just floating upside down like old beer bottles. Just there's no joy to any of those cups. They're just cups that got thrown to the side for a reason. I look at those as bad relationships, past investments. Emotionally, she is not ready to deal with any of that. And that's when she comes up out of the water. But she comes up out of the water looking for a new direction, leaving those things in the past, leaving all those old cups there. I'm going to follow this moon out here that I see shining so brightly. And that is her subconscious, her intuition, her healing, what she's going towards after all these cups are being abandoned and left in the water. So I feel like you're moving towards that healing moment. There's a lot of stress going on right now with the 5 of Wands being out. Everybody's fighting on this card. There's 2 lions going at it. There's 2 guys coming at this other guy in the middle. And I'm feeling like that one guy in the middle that's fighting is you. The one guy in the middle. Trying to face those 2 guys while those 2 lions are fighting behind him. Everything's in conflict. Everything. Let's get some clarifiers for you. Why is everything in conflict? Define the Five of Wands. Let's get some clarity on that card, as well as the Eight of Cups. I want clarity on Five of Wands. Let's clarify Five of Wands and Eight of Cups. Leo. Five of Wands and Eight of Cups. I felt this one. So Two of Cups is out. Fighting with a lover in a relationship while you feeling like you need to leave all those cups behind and walk away and go towards your intuition. This is a love situation that you wanted. Maybe that's what you are feeling lost on. Maybe that's what is stressing you out right now. That was the clarifier that came out for the Five of Wands. What you were stressing out over, what the fight and the conflict is. Quite possibly with your lover over some stuff, over your coins. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is out. And then the Queen of Wands is out. The Queen of Wands being out is interesting because what is actually going to be helpful to you is to embody Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords is that queen that mentally knows who she is. Thank you. Mentally knows who she is. And the Queen of Swords always embraces change. She embraces change because if you know who you are, you're not afraid of change. You're not afraid of change whatsoever because you know it's always to take you to a higher level, always to make you a better person, and always to bring you back the best desired results that you can have. You know who you are, so you embrace change and you lead mentally, logically as the Queen of Swords. You lead with a good sense mentally. So there's nothing that can come along and emotionally throw you off balance because you are mentally already there. So if this love situation was what threw you off balance, if this fighting with your lover is what threw you off just a little bit, this is why you're just not knowing how you feel about love right now. Number one, you're kind of just, this is why this Eight of Cups is out with all these forgotten cups floating in the water, and you're just coming out going towards something different. You are choosing at this moment, to me, as the Queen of Cups, you are choosing more carefully and more cautiously who you want to give your love to and how. And that does not necessarily have to be in a romantic situation. That can be in just a family relationship setting or just a friendship or just any type of relationship connection that you have. You're deciding how to reinvent that right now. The equal give and take. I don't know if this was reversed or not, how it fell out, but this is what this card energy is embodying, the equal give and take in a relationship. You can't be giving more than you are receiving or the other way around. So if that was the case, that's why you feel the way you're feeling about asking for more, because you feel like, well, if I'm financially more stable, this person will hang in there with me. But that's not the way to get it. That's not the way to get. If it is about that person's love, you can't win them over financially. It has to be a change on the inside. It's the change of knowing who you are on the inside that's going to give that person a better feeling about staying with you and making it work. The Ten of Cups is that wish fulfillment, and it is in reverse as it came out. This is the happy, desired family life. This is the valuable thing right here. Like I said on the Empress, nothing was more valuable and more precious to her than that baby at that moment. What's precious to you? Is it your family? Is it this happy little scene here? Was that the wish fulfillment that you wanted? Or did you ask for more coins thinking that that would help your happy family life? Because if you ask for more coins, that's not going to work. And that's why this Ace of Pentacles would be in reverse. It's not about the money. It's about the emotional stability, strength, going after what you know you need to change about yourself. Whether or not it's going to be an easy change or a hard change is up to you. But the change needs to be made when I see this. And it has to come from a place of strength. You need to be strong enough to see how you need to change on the inside. And it does. It takes a level of strength to go inside ourselves and say, hey, I want to change this about myself. It takes a level of honesty, and it takes inner strength. Inner strength. So if we're stressing out and fighting with a loved one and we're feeling a loss over that, we feel like our whole family has just walked out the door on us, because those type of things happen over these full moon. Those type of dramatic changes happen for us to see. And I'm feeling like there was some fighting going on. Could be family members, could be brother, sister related, could be mother, father related, love, relationship, husband, wife related, kids and children related, just relationship connections. At the end of the day, you had to know who you were as the Queen of Swords energy, you had to embody this to get through it. You had to take a level of strength to go inside yourself, which is why I know Hermit is out here. You need to do some self-reflection, and that is going back and maybe isolating yourself in this instance. This doesn't always mean isolate yourself but from the stress that I see on this Five of Wands, with all this conflict, I feel like you do need to get away from that then, Leo. You need to get away from the conflict so that you can think clearly and hear clearly. And once you do that, I'm feeling like you're going to get a grasp on what it is you want, where you went wrong, so to speak, and how to regain this back again, this love that you desire, this happy family that is your know-all, tell-all of your joy right here. When I see this coming out as the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, is definitely about somebody you love and care for very deeply. And that loss being out lets me know that it's not going the way you want it to right now. With the 5 of Cups being out, it's making you sad right now, when this should be making you feel joy and happiness, and you're feeling sad over it right now. I'm knowing it's not going the way you want it to go, and you kind of try to see it as being a money issue, but it's not a money issue. It's not a money issue. It's about the way you're going about it. It's definitely not a money issue. Page of Wands. It's an inner strength issue. Page of Wands to me doesn't see her power. She's very spiritually inclined and very in tune to know that she has power, but she's acting like she doesn't. There's a whole dragon that she's sitting on there, but the dragon is sleeping. The dragon is sleeping, and there's no vision, no light in her crystal ball down there. So she's not seeing clearly, and she's not using what power that she already has. You already have power, and you're asking for coins. You're asking for money, but it's telling you no. It's not about the money. What I need you to do is some inward work, some inner work. And that is going to bring you about the desired results. When you are healthy and happy on the inside, it brings healthy, happy things into your life. So you're going to get the desired coins by making the changes that you need to make in your life. Yeah, it's about the love. You desire this love so badly. And maybe you had a big blow up with somebody that you love a whole lot about money. You want it to be an even exchange, an equal exchange, give and take. And if it was not balanced, that's what caused the blow up. So either that person was asking that of you, or you were asking that of that person. Either way, it was imbalanced, and it wasn't about the money. It was about the person and how they feel about you, or how you feel about yourself on the inside. That's where the inner strength comes in. That's where you need to have more inner strength in order to deal with this from a different point of view other than money-wise, because it is just so not about the material. I'm seeing, Leo. It is so not about the material. 7 of Swords is out. This is getting out of your own way when you're feeling held back, because he's got his swords, which is his mental, right? And they're all over the ground, and it appears that these birds are playing keep away, playing with him, toying with him, trying to, he's trying to pick up all his swords. This is his mental. And while he's doing that, the look on his face is like, he's trying to figure it all out. Like, is that what it was? Yes, that's what it was, Leo. You were too much focused, I feel like, on the material part of who was doing what. And I did this financially, and you didn't do this financially. That the whole love emotional thing that you were desiring the most was getting neglected. It was being neglected, because you thought that the fix was going to be financial, and the fix is not financial. The fix is emotional. It's going to come from you emotionally. I saw that one pop out as well. So the desired love coming back to you, you wanting that love to return, or you returning to that love, traveling. Somebody is going to have to chase the other person down for it, because it's not about the money. So whichever way you see yourself in that, Leo, was it you or was it the other person that was dwelling too much on the money and not enough on the emotional needs that needed to be met? Because it's very clear you love this person and this person loves you, but it was about the way you were going about the situation. Needed to be changed just a little bit. It needed to be changed. Your perception of it, your perspective needed to be changed. I'm surprised that Hangman didn't fall out, but it's about seeing it the other way. It's not about those coins, what you desire and what you want. Yeah, that sums it up there. This is your Black Moon astrology card for the day. Too much glare. Too sorry. Endings and beginnings. The 8th house. Endings and beginnings. 32. 118. Got this a lot over this full moon. It's all about endings and beginnings. But definitely an eclipse. It turned it up. It just turned it up. From my rotting body, flowers shall grow, and I in them, and that is eternity. It's all just about the cycle of life, the cycles that we go through. This is where it all goes dark and becomes mysterious, is the first line. But I'm going to just read you the 8th house card in brief. Transformation, the afterlife, beginning or the end. Being born again, witchcraft, candle burning, rituals, spells, curses, and jinxes. Psychic gifts, premonitions, the darker side, power and control. People driven by power, sabotage, issues of trust, who to trust or what to trust. Keeping secrets, graves and cemeteries, sewers, nighttime. Ancient Egypt, the Celts, seeing rivals or competition where there may be none. Guarding your little acre, what a partner owns. Being investigated, being either clever or sneaky, sharper focus, spying, oil and gas wells, pollution, blight, serpents, illicit love affairs, never feeling loved enough. Remember that one. Feeling strongly tied to someone, sexual joy, orgasm, heavy petting, the Kama Sutra, the genitals, lower colon, the anus, fame and money, hauntings, spirit entities, ghosts of relatives who passed on, failed relationships, being led on to new ones. Corresponding tarot card is the 9 of Swords. What I heard in there off of your reading, when I kept going, what I heard in there, people driven by power, issues of trust. This is why you felt like it was more money related than it was about who you are as a person, who to trust or what to trust, where this fight could have transpired with you and someone you love. Power and control, keeping secrets, that type of stuff, or a secret could have possibly come out that made you guys get into it over something, or a money issue. Who's doing what for who's doing more. I kind of got that feel in there. What a partner owns. That's when I said, what a partner owns. That's quite related to this money issues and who's doing what and what I got versus what you got. That's eliminating the whole love factor there with the way you guys love each other was missing through that whole thing. The focus became who got what and what money does what. Guarding your little acre. That's like that 4 of Pentacles card. It wasn't out on your reading, but on the 4 of Pentacles is a girl in a tree holding on to the last 4 coins like it's just her whole life. You don't want to get caught up in that type of energy because money does not buy love. Does not buy love. What else did I say? Never feeling loved enough. So you wanting more love, you're desiring more love, but what you were asking for and your wishes that it seemed that you asked to plant was for more money versus more love, those type of feelings. Feeling strongly tied to someone. So maybe somebody you were holding on in a relationship where there was, like I said, no equal give and take there. And holding on to that is imbalancing you. So you're asking for more money to hold on to this person, but this person and this love interest is not working in your favor. If that's the case, then there's something that needed to end. And you were possibly sad over it ending because you love that person. But it's ending because you felt like if you felt like the only way to keep this person was to get more coins, then that wasn't love to begin with. Also got in here all the sexual joys and Kama Sutra feelings going on. So quite possibly you were in love with this person for sexual reasons, or this person was with you just because of the way you made them feel sexually, or the other way around. But either way, shared resources fall down during this type of energy right here, because if they're holding on to you materialistically and there was no love there, they got to go, or the other way around. Either way, if you're maintaining a relationship, be it family, if you're relying on your brother or your sister too much, or you have this energy where you just feel like you're deserving of this person, or you're wanting to keep this person. So you're just going to keep on stacking up more coins in order to keep this person, or the other way around. You feel like that person needs to go get some more coins in order to keep you satisfied. Well, yeah, there's going to be an ending and a new beginning to those types of things, because that's just I think we know better than that as grown people by now. I think we do know better when we're in those type of situations. We know when we're in those type of situations, it can't make you feel good to be staying with somebody else for their money. And that other person, if that's the other person, can't be feeling good for using you for money. But if you're so blinded by your love for that person that you can't see that they're using you for money, or the other way around, you're too greedy to understand that, yeah, that's damaging if you are staying with somebody to use them for their money. Either way, however this is played out, there's an ending coming to that situation for you, Leo, so that you can grow into a better person. That's how I'm seeing it. These things happen for us to grow into who we are truly supposed to be: better, whole, healthy, balanced people. When we are balanced, the things in our life become balanced. The people around us that we touch feel the balance. They may be inspired to gain balance from that, just seeing the inner peace that you have from you turning your chaos and your stress from that Five of Wands type of energy that you were into a more peaceful type of loving environment with your wish fulfillment, which is that happy, peaceful family life coming into play. And once others see you accomplish it, they know, yeah, it's time for change. And they embrace change. As I said, the Empress embraces changes all the time. And she was down here pregnant. So if this does involve a baby in this direct situation for a few of you out there, I'm feeling like it may involve a baby of in this situation, and how it's playing out and why you felt like you had to do more, quite possibly to support the baby that just came or is coming towards you in this situation. Either way, I saw a mother, a father, and a child. However that plays out for you, Leo, money is not the answer. Dealing with the actual issues itself is the answer. So I'm feeling like that's why whatever fight, whatever stress came out over this moon came out to allow you to see that more clearly. And once you see it, you're going to deal with it and you're going to handle it in a different way from a different perspective. It's going to be a new beginning for you in love and that relationship, whether that one had to end so that you can bring in a new, happier, healthier relationship, or the other way around, or if it's an existing one that needs to be strengthened in a certain way. Just every which way I see this playing out for you, Leo. I see you having to come to that realization and that understanding that the way you were thinking about it needed to be adjusted so that you can do this differently. And with this ending and new beginning, you're going to be successful. Let's pull a clarifier and just get the overall outcome of this change and this transition. Got a flipper, and it is Judgment. You're going to decide what you want. You're going to make an announcement. It's like a heavenly announcement. I've decided. You're going to do it. You're going to decide that, yeah, that wasn't working for you. And you're going to know that love and relationships matter more than money, and that you're going to go about this whole thing with a different point of view. That is what I'm seeing for you, Leo. Hope you enjoyed your reading. If you need a personal reading, I am available. It is www.divinitygems33.com. Until next time. Hey, Aaliyah. Till next time.